right, here we go, guys. Let's turn this bad boy on. Members only video for now, so you guys can see a quick look at my electric scooter, motorcycle, chopper, whatever you want to call it. This is from Eahora. We've done many videos with them before. Oh, we're also in park mode, so we got to take it out of park mode. Well, I guess it comes out of park mode when it's moving. Let's go into mode 3. I don't know if you guys are going to be see the display. It's like kind of at a tilt, but it's almost flat. Anyways, you can see my GPS over here for the speed. And let's get the heck out of here. I'm just going to take this thing to work real quick, so we'll see it at night too with the lights and whatnot. I honestly got to say, I don't know a whole lot about it yet. I haven't even went to the website. I just put it together the other night. All I know is it's 72 volt, 40 amp hour battery, nice brakes, tubeless tires, all that fun stuff. So we'll see how it is. All I gotta say is it's pretty cool. It's probably one of the coolest things like I have gotten in a while. What's up, man? What's up? Chopper. That's what I was saying.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
How much that cost? Or did you get it for free?
I got it for free, but it's like about 5,000.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. That's
it's cool, huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It does about 50 miles an hour. It's not like crazy. It's not gonna pill out or anything like that. It's not no 100 horsepower. It's probably like 7 to 8 horsepower, something around there.
Man.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
It's called
Eahora. Yeah, it's the M1PS, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
That fuck thing's
I know you would like it, and I don't see you around too much. I always hear you leaving for work late at night.
Yeah. That fuck thing's dying.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm hoping I don't get pulled over because technically you're supposed to register this thing. It has like, supposed to have plates on it and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
No gas power?
No, it's not gas powered, but there's no pedals, so technically you're not supposed to be in the bike lane with it. But I don't want to be in the bike lane with it because the way it looks.
Right.
People are going to think I'm crazy being in the bike lane.
Yeah.
So I'm going to chance it going to work.
All right,
man, I'll see you. Right? All right, man, I'll see you. All right, I was trying to move before that car, but hey, they went around. That's totally fine to me. But I forgot it goes into park mode, so something we have to pay attention to. I'm not used to that on electric vehicles. Normally it just stays in the mode you're in unless it turns off after about 5 minutes. But I had to show my buddy. He's my neighbor, and he loves these things. I think he rode my Lyric Graffiti, not the X, but the OG one. And he had a blast on that thing. And I love if he can like ride more of my stuff. We work total opposite schedules. I'm getting home at 4, he's going to work at 4. So anyways, we got turn signals. These turn signals are 6, so I can see it. Oh, dang. Uh-oh, it stopped working. Oh, there it goes. What the heck? I don't know what that was about. No, it didn't want to go. That's really weird. All right, let me turn the turn signal off. I hope it doesn't give us any issues while I go to work. That would really suck. Now I'm getting up to speed slowly. It's not the fastest thing ever. We're at 40 right now. Like, I do wish it was a little faster. Now, you would think being 72 volt, it would like really have a lot of power, but it doesn't because it weighs, I think, like 180 plus pounds. So it's the heaviest thing I've ever owned. It was very weird that it didn't want to move. Very, very interesting. I don't know what that was about. The kickstand should be up. That would be a deterrent, you know, like if the kickstand is down, it will not move. All right, let's go around this way. Yeah, this is full throttle right here. Man, I wish it went a little bit faster. We're at a full battery charge. Come on, thing. So it's kind of like, it can stay up in the street, like with a normal car, just, you know, just driving normal. But if you really wanted to take off from traffic and get away from people, this is not really the machine for that. Like, because when I leave lights, I like to kind of take off from traffic and get away from people so people don't run into me. And I feel like this is just not the thing. It's just too heavy. So that's just what I'm experiencing right now. Honestly, we can have like a huge problem with it. Let's see if we have a problem at this light, because it didn't want to move the last time. And I got to make sure that I pay attention to it not going into park mode either. Oh, another thing, you know what I'm thinking it could be? The brakes. I could have had my hand on the brake and not even be paying attention to it, so we'll see. And I really like the color of that. It's clean. But I'm curious to know how long it takes for it to go into park mode, and if I could take that. Oh, see, it's already in park mode, so that means that I have to come over here. I have to hit park, then I have to go up in gear. All right. I'm gonna have to remember that every single time. I'm hoping there's a setting to take that off, because it's too soon. It goes in the park way too soon. That's like a good feature for if you're gonna like sit it somewhere, but like right now, there we go. I had to take it out of park and should be good to go. There we go. All right. It seems like it's picking up like decent now. I don't know if it's like a heat issue or what, but seems like it picked up from that light pretty damn fast. But the other two lights, or the other two stop signs I was at, it wasn't moving very well. It's hot out here though, I will say. I think today is 105, but I did just get on it. But it did sit outside for a decent amount of time, so that could also be it too, because I had it sitting out in front of my house for a bit, and then I talked to my buddy for a little bit, so who knows. But oh man, this is gonna be I'm gonna have to like inch on the throttle little by little so it doesn't go into park mode. I guess it's gonna be my main little slight gripe with it right now. And also, I noticed that the brakes work together. So I think there's a distribution block. I don't know the exact name for it because I don't ride motorcycles, Harleys, and nothing like that. So like when I push this one gets firmer. And when I push this one, it's real soft until I push this one. So they work together. I noticed that both brake lines go into a plate under here, so I think it evens out the fluid. It feels really good. It reminds you so you don't, you know, slam on the front brake and slide this thing and like wreck it. So I don't know, I kind of use the left one a little bit more, and then we use the right one a little more. Dang, I'm like sandwiched in between hella cars right now. This is not safe. I love these mirrors though. I can see so damn good on these mirrors. I didn't think I was gonna like them. I just put them on because they had the little thread inserts right here to put them on. And I was like, you know what? Let me just throw them on. Why not? You know, it's part of the bike. And the only thing I'm gonna gripe about is look how cheap this thing is. Like, this doesn't even actually stay on there good. This thing just kind of goes like up and down. Not a big fan of it. But I mean, it does hide the screw or the, you know, adjustment right there. Man, I wish I can get in the bike lane and just fly past this this semi, but you know what, it's just so weird to ride this thing in the bike lane. I don't know what to do. If I see a cop, I'm definitely gonna get in the bike lane because there's no plates, no nothing on it. You can register this thing. Keep in mind, it does come with paperwork to register it in California or anywhere you really get it. So I can go down to local DMV after I have the paperwork and do all that. Oh, thank God he's turning. Am I gonna be the first person at this light? Yes, that's gonna be awesome. Let's go. I guess I can like lane split a little bit, but I'll wait. I'm not gonna be that crazy on this thing. This is my first time riding this thing. So, you know, every time you ride something new, you might want to be a little careful until you kind of get a little reckless and, you know, have some fun with it. There we go. All right, we're definitely picking up speed now. I don't know what was going on earlier. We are hauling ass. This thing is supposed to hit 50 miles an hour. We probably already hit 50 miles an hour and I wasn't even paying attention. There we go, 49, 50. And this is completely accurate. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Let's go, baby. This is actually under 1 mile per hour, but it is so close. So close. It's probably like half a mile per hour. It's that close. So they did a phenomenal job on getting the speed working for this thing. It's like perfect. I can't wait to like show some of my buddies. I really want to go to like a motorcycle place, and I want to put this next to like some like Harleys and like motorcycles so you guys can get an idea, because it's not that big. It's decently bigger than anything else that I've owned, but it's obviously like, you know, it is not big compared to everything like out there. So I don't know, it's cool though. I like it. It's definitely long. The handlebars are wide. I like the fact that you kind of sit like the K6. My feet are flat in front of me, and the pegs do fold in half. The pegs are kind of cheap, but it is what it is. It's just there. You're not going to be standing on them. You're just basically using them for a feet placement. So I'm not mad about that. But it reminds me of sitting on the K6 a little bit. The K6 obviously set a lot lower, and my feet were more upright But this is similar where your feet are kind of way out here. The only difference is my feet were way out here, then that would really feel like the K6. But you can always, you know, get some extensions. I do have the, oh shit. Water! I do have the extension on the foot pegs in the front because I heard that a lot of people, their heels were hitting the back of the ground. And I don't want that to happen to me. Dude, I am hauling ass. Bye-bye. Oh man, this thing is dope. I'm surprised no one's rolled their window down to say anything. And I know I'm probably being biased about that, you know, because I'm on it and I'm having a good time. But I know if I saw this thing, I would probably roll my window down and just look at me like, what the hell is that? It's so cool. Voltage sag, I can tell, is like dipping pretty low though, just looking at it, because when we started with full battery bars, it drops like 3 or 4 bars like right off the bat when you hit it. So that's kind of a bad thing. Let me use my turn signal over here. I love the fact I can see the turn signal. You can't hear the turn signal, but then you just have to push it in and it goes away. That is sick. That is sick. And the fact this is electric, I can bring it to the back of my store and no one's going to bat an eye about it. So that's cool. That guy was staring really hard at it. I just gotta figure out that park thing. That's the only thing, because it's gonna catch me off guard, not paying attention. I'm gonna think I'm moving and I can't. So yeah, we definitely gotta figure that out. But awesome. This is super awesome. All right, let's see if anyone trips when I walk this thing into my work. I think, god damn. I think a lot of people are probably thinking like, this thing's supposed to be loud. No one said anything yet. Jacob. Yeah, you gotta ride it later. Yeah, you gotta ride it later, man. It's pretty fun. All right. Oh man, I don't know if I have room for this thing. It's so big. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. It's cool because it does have an alarm system, which is super nice. Oh, there is no room back here whatsoever. Oh, this is bad. So check this out. The kickstand is so tiny. It does have a sensor, so it won't take off when the kickstand's down. So just keep that in mind. It does lean over a decent amount, but that's good because I don't want it to fall over. But yeah, so you have the key right here. Take the key out and then, let's see. Let's see if it has an alarm system. Oh yeah, see it does. Cool. All right, so if it gets bumped or something like that, I also noticed too, if the alarm is on and you go to turn it on, it will, see, it will do the same thing. See, that's cool. I'm not trying to draw too much attention back here and someone run over here. What's going on? But check it out. This thing is huge back here, so I got to figure out where I'm going to put it because the janitor lady needs this later. So I was going to put it over here, but I think I'm going to have to put it over here for now. When the janitor lady comes, I'm going to have to move it. So yeah, this is super fun. Let's see the night riding footage in a little bit when I get off. Yeah, it's pretty gradual to get up to speed. So it does have a park mode. So it's in park right now, so it won't move. And I'll show you how to take it out of there. It's a full twist throttle. So if I'm not mistaken, you have to hit the park button, then it goes in the gear, and then your gears are right here. So gear 3 is the highest.
The mode is the gear?
Yeah.
Gear 3 is the highest we can turn?
Yeah. So yeah, you can practice on it if you want. It might go back in the park when you go around, but so if you hit the park button on that side again, and then you can go all the way back to 1. Oh, is the lights on? Hold on. Just so you can see at least. There you go.
What's this for? So
this is for no lights, daytime running light, regular light, and that's high and low beam.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice, man.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like a little chopper. Is it in park again?
It's in park again, like you said. Just sit here for a second.
I need to see if there's a setting to take that off. I thought you were gonna like...
It's a parking lot.
Yeah, true, but you do have that stretch right there.
Yeah.
But then again, I know you don't have anything on though, so...
I don't have anything on. The first time with the bike.
Yeah.
Go around one more time.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Probably like the best thing I think I've gotten from a company so far. And I'm not just saying that because a company sent it to me and it's so expensive. Like, it's just crazy. I did start thinking the other day though that the Saunders Metacycle, even though Saunders doesn't make that anymore, aren't they even out of business or something like that? But Metacycle didn't do very well, but that was like what, 4,000, 4,500, and this thing's like 5,000. And I feel like the Metacycle would have been better because that does 80 miles an hour. But this thing is just unique, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'd be happy with both if I got sent them. I think I'd probably like the Metacycle a little tiny bit more, if I'm being completely honest, because you can go on the freeway with it compared to this thing only does like 55, which 55 is still no slouch, but compared to 75, 80, you know, I'd want to go faster, but this thing is pretty dope still.
Hey, man. You have a good day.
Yeah, you too, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, have a good night, man. Yeah, this thing is badass with the turn signals and everything. I'm glad I got my coworker to try this thing out because it is legit so dope. My buddy was telling me, not my coworker, but someone else was saying, dude, how cool would that be if this thing was like airbag? I was like, that would be sick as hell, but like, there's just no way, you know what I mean? I'm not dumping that type of money, but man, that would actually be pretty cool if this thing was airbagged and it was sitting on the floor every single time you pulled up places. That obviously is a lot of customization. Maybe like if you did to the back, it's not too bad, but the front I feel like would be a big pain in the ass. But anyways, nighttime, baby, we get to check out these lights. I did check them out a long time ago because honestly, my work is only 4.5 miles. And if you can read this, if it's good enough to see, I have 9 miles on it, which means, oh dang. I have to take it out of park every single time. I forget about that. I'm gonna see if there's a setting to change that, definitely. But anyways, it was 4 in the morning after I put this thing together and I was like, I have to go, what the heck? Why is it so bumpy? Is it the road or what? Maybe it's the road. Yeah, all right, anyways. Yeah, I think it was the road right there. It was hella bumpy. So I took it at 4 in the morning down the street because I just wanted to see how it is and I didn't want to get off of it. That's why I have more miles on it than what I'm shooting in this video. And again, this video won't probably go out for a little bit just because it's going to be a members only video and maybe I won't even post it up. I really don't even know. I shouldn't even be riding this without a motorcycle license, no registration, no tags, but riding the bike lane, you just can't do it. So I guess it's not really a video review right now, but let me show you some of the cool stuff this can do. So over here, you can't probably see it, but where my thumb's at, I can go from no lights to daytime running lights to actual lights. And then over here, where my other thumb's at on my left hand, high beam, holy crap, and low beam. The high beam is absolutely blinding. Wow, that is like a real motorcycle high beam. That's awesome. And then of course, I show you the turn signals, and then we have a horn. The horn is pretty decent. It's not the loudest I've heard, but it's definitely like a real horn, and it's not coming from the headlight or anything like that, so that's nice. This thing is so cool though, they're just jamming. I love it, like it's just perfect. It's not crazy fast, not crazy slow, just enough to you just chilling. It's like I'm going on a road trip right now and I'm just like laid back, you know? The only thing that sucks right now is my backpack is full with a bunch of shit that I bought from work. And my back is like hella heavy like right now. So if I didn't have anything on my back right now, I had a light backpack, that would be ideal. But I'm jamming, having a good time. We passing cars. Got 10 miles on this thing, 10 miles of pure enjoyment. I was gonna put my visor down and then realize that I can't put my visor down because then I can't see because it's tinted. But such a cool vehicle. But where do you place this at? It's not an electric bike, it's not an electric scooter. They say it's an electric scooter, but it just isn't. This doesn't feel right being in the bike lane, even if you go slow. It's not right. All right, so now I gotta give it full throttle. I was doing about 75%. But check this out, we're going up, I don't know if it's 15% or what, but I'm actually losing speed. Right now, I was doing 45, now I'm doing 42. All right, so like I said, it's not the fastest thing out there. I would love to see more power out of it, but for what it is, it's pretty legit, you know, it's pretty dope. Downhill though, baby. 52, 53, 54, heck yeah. We went a faster speed earlier, I think what, like 55? Let me get my blinker on real quick. I hope there's not a cop behind me because there's one car way back there that finally caught up to us, and if it's a cop, it's over. It's absolutely over, especially not even being in the bike lane, not even close to the bike lane. We'll see though. You know what I should do is get over in front of this car right here. Yeah, turn signals work so good on this thing. I love it, it's in the perfect spot. So awesome. So awesome. I'm gonna ask the company if I can post this video, if they're cool about it, then I can actually start shooting video reviews on it and just like have a good time on it. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people out there review these things like hardcore, like going over every single spec and everything you gotta say about these things, and I'll obviously tell you guys about it, but I also just want to have fun with it, and I'll make more videos doing it that way. So I'll see what they say, but I'm gonna get over. Let's go around. You know what, actually, let's go this way. Yeah, screw it, why not? Brakes are good too. Love the brakes. You really need good brakes for this thing. Let's keep it moving. All right, I'm worried about that part going in there. I'm gonna send them an email and ask them, because this is just, I haven't even told them I got it yet. That's how new this thing is. Ooh, that pothole right there is pretty bad. Kind of jarred me. I couldn't even speak for a second. So that's how new this thing is, basically. I know a lot of people always mention, like, you don't know your specs yet, and I'm just having fun on these videos. I literally just got it like the other day, and I'm just having fun with it. I'm trying to get this content oh crap, as soon as possible. Dang it, I had the turn signal on. That's the first time I've done that on this thing yet, but I'll get better at it. It's cool seeing like random people just out and about, and then they see something like this and they don't hear it, but you see it and you're like, what the heck is that? I'm telling you, this thing from a distance looks crazy. It looks really good, especially having no color, just being all black, but you can see a little bit of the wheels while they move. It's cool, man. This thing would be dope with some like LEDs, some underglow under here. But definitely, I would have loved to seen this be like a cargo thing. Like you could open it up and put some stuff, because I would definitely put an extra battery in here. I would definitely do that. Oh yeah, super, super cool. Something I noticed, and I'll have to contact them, because the manual I got, I don't think was even in English that I saw. So I'm gonna have to go on their website. Maybe there's something online, because I see battery bars, I don't see no voltage. So I don't know what's going on with it. I don't even know like if I'm at 70%, 80%, half battery. I don't know. I'm going out the battery bars and it's not looking too hot for me. So I couldn't tell you right now. But all I can say is we're probably at the 9-mile mark right now, just to give you guys a heads up. You guys could probably go back in the video and see what this actually said. But here's the thing that I'm like I said, I got to figure this out, but I don't like this. So look, I'm going to park. I'm going to let off the brakes, and we're going to watch the gear 3 go to park. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is it 5 seconds, 10 seconds? Maybe it's 10 seconds. We're just sitting here. Okay, now it's in park. So I think that's 10 seconds. So that means I have to hit the park button every time. It's not a big deal. I guess it's a good safety thing. But yeah, this is something you got to remember to do. And what I'm also wondering is if I need to try it with the brake levers being pressed the whole time. Because now I'm curious to know if the brakes are on and you're parked, if it's going to stay in the mode. And it just goes in the park because it thinks someone like got off of it, and they don't want someone coming up and accidentally bumping the throttle and it just takes off on you or something. But again, it's not crazy torquey or anything like that. Definitely better than the e-bike, of course, you know, but you know what I mean? It's just, this is a cool little toy. So let's come over here real quick. Actually, let's go into this turn lane because we got a little bit better light over here. And all right, let's sit here for a brief second. All right, here we go. All right, I'm just gonna wait, and we're gonna see I got both brake levers pushed. This would be a real good sign. If it doesn't go back in the park, that'd be awesome. Then I'll know just to hold the brakes when I'm sitting at lights or something like that. All right, let's see. This car right next to me is probably like, what the heck? Okay, look, it's still staying in gear. It's been more than 10 seconds, and I'm holding the brakes, so cool. All right, so that makes sense. Another way to get around that is if you just kind of like barely play with the throttle and just like kind of move, you'll see the line go away. See, there's like a solid line around the 3. If you barely hit it, it goes away. It's like right under the 0 as well, the mile per hour. So turning though, definitely not a bike turning. Definitely not that. I got to get some sandpaper too and kind of clean off and scruff up the rear tire and the front tire, because it looks like there's like a coating on the side of the tire, and I definitely do not want to put this thing down by trying to actually lean it and go into the turns and stuff. That's why I'm not really leaning this thing yet, because that's the last thing I need. But it doesn't have enough power to slide out. I think it has brake sensors, so yeah. So if I hit the, it seemed like it was like cutting power, or I didn't want to, unless the brakes are so good. But I wanted to see if it would do like a burnout. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think it does though. And I should have went home already. But I actually really enjoy this thing. This thing is just, how do I say it? Like, it's just cool. I'm just, man, what are you gonna do about like the practicality of this thing? You have to register it. All right, let's do the high beam. Look at that high beam. You really would have to register this thing. You're not gonna get away with it being on like trails. Like, you can try to do it, but it's just, personally to me, it's just a little too big. Way bigger than like a Sur-Ron and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, it's cool though. One of a kind. Next video I do on this thing, definitely I'll have all my specs ready. We'll do like a decent review on it, and then I'm just gonna continue riding it. So if you guys have been thinking about probably picking this up or whatever you want to use it for, then you're definitely gonna want to subscribe, because I am gonna probably do more than my average 2 videos on this thing, because it is just cool. Or maybe I'll just ride it until it gets confiscated. Maybe we'll try to see if we can get a cop interaction and, you know, see if they'll mess with us or not. I don't know. But other than that, guys, hopefully you were able to see during the video, I changed some GoPro settings and pretty sure it looks a lot better. And of course we have a badass headlight. Kiddies, I'm coming through. High beam again. God damn, it sees all the way down the road. That's crazy. Wild. So with the little roundabouts I've been doing, I gotta say, I don't know, maybe I put like close to 11 miles or about 11 miles on this thing. And if the light will turn on of my garage, there we go, I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battery bars. And I don't know what we started at, 10 or something, but I feel like that's in the middle. It looks like it's right in the middle. So, oh, now we're at 7. Not sure. But anyways, it was fun. I gotta feed my cat like always. He's not my cat, but he always needed some type of food over here. What? You don't understand me. I wasn't talking to you. All right, man. I'll get you some food, and I gotta go to the office. We gotta edit some videos. You guys are the true MVPs for sticking around, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video on the Eahora M1PS. All right, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.